Welcome back to Locksmiths at a Funny Angle, otherwise known as the Myth-Busting Locksmith. Now, I left you last time in the lurch slightly because what we had done was we had put two screws in wood here and we had deliberately sheared the heads off to see how we would get the screw out when there was no grooving for the screwdriver or the screwdriver attachment with one of these to fit in. Now, what we did was we got the beast in the end, and we were going through three different kits of the, I call them anti-drills, but they're kind of reverse threaded bits. And the whole point of these is that the grooves go in the opposite direction to what you need them to, so that as you put it in and you twist it in to basically drill a hole in, because the grooves go around the wrong way, it effectively twists in, and when it can't go any further, by the natural physics, it forces the screw to twist in the opposite direction, thus unscrewing the screw. Now, we looked at a couple of different kits, and this was the one that I highly recommended. I now have 2 or 3 of these in my kit because they worked perfectly. The grooves are sharp, the points are very pointy, and they are very effective for getting the screws out when finding the right size to twist in. And in this case, this was the perfect fit. Now, what we did in our last video was we successfully got one out of this. This is very hard wood. I had put screws that are about this long, come to about here, into the wood, and we had got one out successfully. Unfortunately, I left you in the lurch because we couldn't get this one out. We tried all of these. We tried the power tool, the DeWalt, nice and solid, and we couldn't get it out. So I abandoned ship and ran away, having proved that we could get them out, but in this case it was impossible to get it out. Now, not wanting to leave you on your own, what I have done is I have done further research and I have found these very useful green pliers. But what is different about these to the other ones, if I can come a bit closer, I'm not sure how angled we're going to get here. These have little grooves in, and the top part here has grooves like this, and the bottom part here has grooves like this. So when you look at the end, it's got a very pinched top that looks like this, with a sharp edge across here and a slight indent. I don't know how easy it is to see a slight indent, so it's basically curved like a smiley face, if you will. So when, and the point of these is fitting it round here, it will actually curve around like this. So it'd be this way round, like this, and this at the bottom. It would curve round the top and the bottom of the screw, or the left hand and the right hand side. The grooves like this at the top end here would fit and grip like that. And then the inner grooves here, that are this side, I don't know how easy it is to see in camera, which is this angle, would then, let's work this out together, would then fit like this. So you've effectively got something like this and something like this gripping around the head of your screw, or like this for illustration purposes. That goes around the top of the screw if we're looking at this one. This goes like this, and they're designed to grip and claw round. And with the tip at the end, it is very sharp on the end here. Not enough to cut, but it's very sharp, enough to effectively, like a fingernail, dig right in. Now, I'm going to zoom in very closely on this to show you how effective these are. But if you remember the last video, and you should go back and look, we got this one out. We couldn't get this one out. We used brand new ones of these. It was the second video, the third kit we tried, to get this screw out, and it came out very easily, and I was delighted at how easy it was to come out, although it took about 7 minutes. This one, we couldn't do at all. So, now I've invested in these, and I had a little go this morning, so I know it will grip. This was literally so far in, it was flush with the wood. You could barely get any sort of edge in at all. But because these are like a blade, they literally just managed, after some effort and pressing, to find a slightly thicker bit where, as you can see, I've gripped it. You could actually get in the slightly bigger gap where it was not entirely perfect against the wood, and there was a slight lip just to catch the edge in. So I'm going to zoom in and demonstrate how fantastic these are, and then we'll see if we can get the right angle to show you the grooves inside. So bear with me. Okay, so with these, I'm not sure what angle you can see the groove with, but this is what they look like. And as you can see, a little tiny gap here. You've got the edges of the thread here. And as you can see, although nice and round, you can see, if we go right in close, it just has enough to literally grip. Now I did this enough this morning just to grip this, but with a good grip, you can actually see the screw turning, which means if you fail with your drill and your basically reverse drill bits, or your easy outs, that's what they call them, if you fail with that, you can actually use this. As you can see here, you can see this is like, basically this is how far I'm in now, so you can see I'm quite far in, but if I was right on the edge, that would literally be the edge of the head of the screw, and it still does. And I'm using, look, I'm doing it with 2 fingers now, and as you can see, it brings it out very, very easily. See, that's jammed in. I can't do that with my fingers, but I use this, and this tool is fantastic. And as you can see, it's rock solid in the wood. It's hardwood. I can't do it with my fingers, and I haven't got a very good grip, but as you can see, this tool is making this very, very easy. You can actually hear the squeak where it's in so tight. Nope, still can't do it with my fingers, so it shows how tight it is in the wood. So I just wanted to come back and show you this today, to show you a new tool with a new option for getting a screw that is jammed into either wood or metal, how you can get it out without any damage whatsoever out of hardwood or metal. There we are. You see, that is how that looks. I'll go there because I know that's about right for the camera. So as you can see, and it would also grip this way here because the grooves are a different way round. You have a third option of grip here. So this, as you can see, literally just catches the edge. It will literally just catch the edge there. Now this is a fantastic tool, so I would suggest, if you can't get in with one of these and a set of the easy outs, and it is jammed in, so as you can see this is a very neatly done hole, this is what you want. These are absolutely fantastic. Just give you a little all-round angle, but these are an amazing bit of kit. They are not expensive. They are made by, well, it says NEGI Saurus. So this is what you want. Buy one of these. So there we are. Sorry to keep you waiting so long for the result, but we have now got the 2 screws out. This, as you remember, there are 2 videos out there testing 3 kits, and we failed to do this one. But as you can see by the indent here, it was absolutely flush with the metal. It was forced in the hardwood, and we did, in fact, successfully get it out in the end. So there we are, little top up. I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching The Wonky Locksmith, aka 2M Security. Have a nice day.